That's topic 3.4, integration by parts. Question 1, part C. There's just a misprint in this question. I think they meant to do it the other way around. I think they meant to say u of x is equal to minus 7r, and v prime of r is e to the power of r. If you have it the other way around, you just end up with an integral that keeps kind of repeating and repeating and repeating. Anyway, you're integrating the same thing, so it doesn't matter. It's only affecting your choice of u and dv. So either way, we're integrating the same thing. So we're integrating minus 7 or e to the power of r. So we have to let one thing equals u and one thing equals v. And one thing equals dv. Now, in this case, we can integrate both of these. I could integrate minus 7r easily, and I could integrate e to the power of r. So it doesn't matter which one I choose. It does in this case. If I try and let u equals e to the power of r, when I differentiate it, I get e to the power of r back, e to the power of r dx. And as I said before, when you differentiate, you want it to eventually be able to differentiate down to 0, ideally, and that won't do this. I know if I keep differentiating minus 7r, so for example, if I had minus 7, I differentiated minus 7r, and I differentiated, I get minus 7, and if I differentiate that, I get 0. That'll always make that a better choice for u, as long as I can integrate e to the power of r, which I can. So I'm going to let u equals minus 7r and dv equals e to the power of r. Otherwise, I'll just get it, and it keeps repeating. So once again, I differentiate. Du dr equals minus 7. The integral of dv, the integral of dv equals e to the power of r. So the integral of dv is v. So v is equal to e to the power of r. And over here, du is equal to minus 7 dr. So my important pieces here, u, du, dv, and v. So now we apply our formula. So the integral of u dv is equal to uv minus the integral of v du. Alright, so the integral of u dv is what we've been given, minus 7 times r e to the power of r. That equals the u times v, minus 7 r minus the integral of v du, e to the power of r times minus 7 dr, e to the power of r times minus 7 dr. Now I prefer that written as, I like to put my minus 7 first, minus 7 e to the power of r dr. So as usual, I'll bring my minus 7 out in front, and a minus by a minus will give me a positive 7 times the integral of e to the power of r dr. And lastly, I know I can integrate now. So I've got plus 7 times the integral of e to the power of r dr, which is just e to the power of r. So I have minus 7 r e to the power of r plus 7 e to the power of r. And just to put it the way you have it in your solution there, just factorizing out e to the power of r. So e to the power of r goes into both of these. So that would leave me with minus 7r. So when I multiply it back in, I get minus 7r e to the power of r and plus 7. Then she just has it in reverse. She just reverses what's inside there. It's the same thing though. And she puts the e to the power of r afterwards, but it's all the one. Don't forget at the end, plus c.